Today I am joined by Daniel Barrett, who came to us last year with Kids Give to Kids, his nonprofit organization where they had toy boxes all over the county. And he is here to talk to us about that as well as something new and exciting. Daniel, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me again. This is a blessing for me.
Well, this is a really great time, of course. You know, we're coming up on the holidays, and we really are finding that this is an even more important time now because children are home, they're stuck out of school, and there's just a lot of stuff that is really going on, probably making them super depressed because they can't see their friends and stuff like that. So what you're doing is great. Let's talk about the Kids Give to Kids organization first. So tell me about how this organization came about and what it's all about.
So basically, Kids Give to Kids. In fact, my tagline for this year is "Let's make 2020 better." And I have hundreds of boxes all over Orange County that are collecting toys in different restaurants and businesses. And this is really cool because, you know, the toys that we're collecting are going on to another website that we'll talk about in a few minutes. It's going to change the whole dynamics of less fortunate versus fortunate, making every kid equal based on choice. Mm-hmm. So our nonprofit has been for 3 years now, and we just got approved for our 501c3 a few months ago, which was a blessing to me. And bottom line is we just want to raise thousands and thousands of toys so we can give toys to thousands and thousands of kids.
Okay. Well, awesome. And, you know, that's a great thing. And it's a little bit different, what you're going to be doing now, taking all of those toys and then now you're putting them on a new website. And the concept is insanely great. And tell me about the new website and how that's going to work.
So if you go to Kids Give to Kids, it'll say free toy and you can click on that link and it'll send you to kspire.com. So we took the word inspire, took the IN off and replaced it with K for kids. So Kspire is a one-of-a-kind website that allows kids to pick their own toys for the first time possibly ever. That means a less fortunate child that doesn't get the choice of picking a toy because they just accept what they receive because it's better than nothing. In this case, they get to pick their own toy. But to make it even better, we're an all year round program. So we're not just about the holidays. We're about teaching kids how to give and teaching kids how to have choice. So we actually allow kids to take their used toys they don't play with, put onto the website where other kids can go and choose those toys. Then we have local restaurants and businesses that are the pickup and drop off locations. So when a kid picks up a toy or drops off a toy, they earn a free kids meal or discount.
Oh, so give me an example. So you can certainly mention a restaurant. So are we talking like a McDonald's kind of a place, or what kind of places are participating?
So we already have like Round Table Pizzas on board. We already have Dunkin' Donuts on board. Okay. We already have Jumpin'. It's a trampoline place. It's awesome. Rockin' Jumpin', or Rock and Jump. Sorry.
Rock and Jump.
Yeah, Rock and Jump in Santa Ana. We have many places that are on board with us that are participating. Obviously, we're in tough times right now, and restaurants and different businesses are having a tough time right now. I mean, hopefully this could be a new way to drive business into their front door, because I am the only marketing company that I know of at this time that actually can guarantee foot traffic. That means every toy that you see behind us, I delegate where it goes. So in other words, when a child picks that toy, and depending on the area they live, we make it convenient for them and we have them pick it up at a Dunkin' Donuts or a Round Table Pizza. Right. And on their phone, they have a little coupon for that location for the free meal or discount that they can use right then and there or save it for later. It's really an unbelievable concept that I think is actually perfect timing in our today's society. Right. Teaching kids how to give, teaching kids that they have choice, and helping a restaurant and business in our local community to drive these families into their location at a very reasonable rate.
Right.
It's not happening right now.
Right. So give me an example. So let's say a child goes on the website and they're looking for a specific toy. Are you able to categorize?
So how we categorize our toys right now are based on age. So based on age, so a 3 to 5 year old child can click onto the website with their parents and search the store. So it's kind of like they're shopping. It's kind of like an eBay or an Amazon. They may not even know that they want something until they see it. You
Mhm.
know, they might be like, oh my gosh, they have a drone. Oh my gosh, they have electric cars. Oh my gosh, they have a skateboard. And it's just something that it's shopping. It just gives them the normal aspect of receiving and picking that most kids don't have in the less fortunate era of our world, you know? So
Well,
once you pick that toy, then they get a notification on where to pick it up at. And then they go and pick it up. And again, they have the discount that they can use right away. It's all on their cell phone. And it's really a simplistic way of doing it. It's just like going to the store and picking it up, but they're going to a restaurant and picking it up. Except guess what? Cost them nothing.
right,
Zero.
except, to get to the location and go
They're
ahead and pick it up. That's great. So here's one for you. So the child is like, oh my gosh, they have a drone. Oh my gosh, they have all these great things, right? So how do you prevent people from getting multiple toys, all going to the same child?
Yeah. So we have our rules. So every child can pick 2 new toys a year, can pick 8 used toys a year, and can pick 2 case fire bags a year. Now the case fire bags are genius and amazing in the sense that they're like grab bags. So you don't know what's in it. So you get 3 to 5 toys in a bag, and you're getting these surprise toys, and you're just like, oh, I want a grab bag, yay! And it's free. And the bottom line is the parents can use this in their benefit. Hey, Jimmy, you want a new toy? Yeah. Go clean your room. Oh, Jimmy, you want a new toy? Go mow the lawn.
Yeah.
It's something that could be fun and it could be family oriented. And there's a point system. So all the kids and families earn points. And then those points turn into discounts all over town.
Oh
We're
my.
the only program that I know of at this time that can track recycle toys on second, third, and fourth generation. That
Wow.
means a kid can pick a toy, play with it, put it back up as a used toy, recycled once.
Okay.
A kid can pick that toy, play with it, put it back up later, recycle twice.
Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
there's points earned for doing that. So maybe kids play with their toys a little bit nicer than they did before. You know
Oh,
what I mean? There's a lot of variables that can be taught with this program.
well, right. And that's what I would like to go into next. So obviously it's a teaching tool where one, it teaches them to give, like you said, sharing and taking care of their existing toys. And not always is someone going to necessarily donate the toys. And some people like to sell their things depending on what they are. But again, if you don't do it that way, then you've got a lot of toys that may go to your local Goodwill or Salvation Army, and you don't know how those are reaching the children. With your way, you know exactly that they're going to the right demographic.
Well, look at it at a kid's point of view. A parent, when they clean their child's room, they put their toys in a bag, take them to Goodwill, no learning curve whatsoever. And the kid is devastated because you took the only thing they believe that they own in this world and
Oh,
put it in a bag and killed it. Okay. With our program, they get to see it up on a store. And when a kid actually picks their toy, how wonderful it is to know that you gave something. And not only gave something, but the fact that that kid chose it, that means that kid will probably love it just as much as the kid that gave it away at one time. And
okay.
that is not happening again in our society. It's just not happening.
Right.
So most people, they give them to churches, they give them nonprofits, push toys to kids. The kids accept the toys because it's better than no toy,
Right.
but they didn't choose that toy. And here in this case, it changes the dynamics. We also have an incredible anti-bullying program that's very proactive versus reactive. So it teaches kids confidence in a fun and loving way. There's so many variables. And here's the uniqueness of this website. This website is my life as a child. So I grew up in foster care, foster home, group homes. I didn't learn how to give. I barely received. And if I did receive, I didn't choose it. I just accepted it.
Mhm.
I learned about a point system out in Albert Sutton home, which is now called Orangewood.
Oh,
So I grew up in that home before it was Orangewood, and I learned about a point system. So this is my life as a child, and this is why I'm so passionate And this, I believe, is my purpose in this world nowadays. It took me a little while to get there, but I'm here.
Well, I think that's great. I mean, using your life experiences and being able to help others is really, it's really nice that you're able to, do what you're doing. So I think it's great, and more power to you on this new concept. You need to be on several stations, I'm sure, to spread the word. KTLA 5, here you come.
That's right. Well, not only that, but I think I'm going to have the best advertising in the world. There's no way that I can think of possibly that a kid can get a brand new toy and not tell their friends about it. I think it's going to be ultimately impossible. And we all know that word of mouth is the best advertising in the world. It's just something you can't track. So I just hope that that's the case. And I hope that we can put millions of smiles on faces of youngsters and inspire them to change the world based on their new capability of, choice and capability of giving.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing the information with us. We really appreciate it, and good luck to you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for having me again.
You're welcome. And we'll be right back after this.